Hey, going through another day 39 feedback loop. So, this is how you tell me you're learning or you're not learning. And then I can use this to kind of help adjust my lesson and my teaching so that I can do a better job for you. So, let's see if I can't do that and also start by showing you how to do it piece by piece, especially if this is your first week in my class. So, let's do it up. Feedback loop for today's synchronous lesson. This section is due before 10:15 a.m. Section 2 is due before 3:30, like the end of the day, right? So, name first and last. First name Mr. Last name Surface. Which parts of the social standard below could you use some help with unpacking? Check all that apply. I will be able to self-talk myself out of a bad impulse. Self-talk, I know, means when I talk to myself. A bad impulse is when I make a decision without thinking, a bad one. Myself, I know who that is. And choice, I'm not sure why Mr. Surface did that. I mean, I'm Mr. Surface, so I know exactly why, but it's something I want you to think about. Which parts of the standards below could you use some help unpacking? Check all that apply. I will be able to identify the main or central idea in a text. Well, I remember main idea, but I don't remember that word identify, you might say. I know who and what's an important part of this. The hand and five finger strategy, I have no idea what that is. Scan, read, skim, I don't remember that. I forget what a topic sentence is. And inference, I do remember. Context clues plus background knowledge. All right, now what I need to do is put this objective, I'll be able to identify the main or central idea in my own words, in my own words. So I'm going to start by clicking vocaroo.com. It'll pop up. Usually it's the color green, and today's no different. I will click that microphone, and then I will head back over to this tab, and I'll say, okay. I should be able to, right? You're reading this part here. I should be able to read something and, oopsie daisy, to read something and identify or find the main or central or what, like the biggest idea in something that I read. There you go. Right? You could play around and say, like, I need to know who it's about and what about that who. I can look at topic sentences if I need to. I'm going to read it at three different speeds and then make inferences using supporting details. I'll be able to figure things out looking at context clues. Oh, that kind of works. Not that a supporting detail is always a context clue, but rather a supporting detail can be a context clue. All right, it can give you a larger picture. All right, then I go back over here to Vocaroo. I click stop. I click save and share. I go next to the web address there in the middle of the page. I click those two blocks on top of each other. And then I go back over here. I go to your answer and I go Control V. Boom. There it is. While not having read the story, this future test question can help you a lot about how to think about today's learning objective for future thinking. Check all of the words and phrases that seem important or relevant. What is the main idea of Gotcha Day isn't a cause for celebration? Celebrations can sometimes feel fake. B. Children who are adopted don't celebrate. C. Families celebrate adoption in different ways. Or D. Adoption can be about both celebration and loss. Well, clearly, main idea makes sense, and the title of it is there, so that seems like I should pay attention to it. I can go back and look at topic sentences. Article, doesn't seem that important. Essay, doesn't seem that important. Both, I know that's in one of the answers, so maybe I'll keep that in mind. Kami, well, I started Kami right around 8:30 a.m., and it only took me till 12 o'clock p.m. So it took a while, but it was worth it. What a great assignment he came up with. If you filled all that's supposed to be filled in, then you're good to go. Then you wait for class to be over. Then you wait for Mr. Surface's class to be over. Then you wait for my class to be over, right? That's why the second half is due before 3:30. So you're doing the same thing again, this time with the same exact objective. I'll be able to identify the main or central idea in a text. And hopefully after class, you're a little clearer on what that means. So you go back to Vocaroo again, you click that again, then you say, all right, I should be able to read something and figure out what the text is mostly about or what I read is mostly about. right? Usually a little shorter when you know the answer. Click stop, click save and share. Go next to the two blocks on top of each other again. And then you go ahead and put that one in there from the end of the day. Mr. Surface absolutely murdered it in class today, so I'm going to give him a 5 out of 5. I got main idea down for the rest of my days. I just want to know that he needs to change up this picture. He's not wearing those glasses precisely anymore. Then I submit. And my screen will look like this after I submit, right? Notice, by the way, the little details, right? This is your main idea, and then these are the 5 details that support it. The main idea, what this is mostly about, this is a hand. How do I know? Because it's got a thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky, all supporting details that tell you this is a hand. All right. Be well.